What's up, y'all? It's a Friday team meeting. Today is May 13th, Friday the 13th. And first and foremost, man, we want to give credit where credit is due to the Most High. Each and every opportunity that we get to come together, it is important. And I don't take it lightly. I, the reason why I repeat it on a consistent basis is because of the fact that communication is key. We learned a lot of things from a couple weeks ago when we had some meetings, and there was a lot of miscommunication because nobody wants to talk. But now, we have to clean up those things, and we just got to keep on moving forward. At the end of the day, we were given a mission, and we got to stay true to what that mission is. We are here to motivate and inspire others to dare to turn their dream into reality. That is our why. That is why we continue on this path. Yes, it's life is hard. You can't get away from that. It's always going to be hard, no matter what you do in life. But it's just continuing to be persistent, consistent in what you're doing, and things will happen. Opportunities will come your way, doors will open up, and God will continue to bless you on your path as He sees fit. I mean, it's a 50-50 relationship. You guys know He's going to do His part. That's guaranteed. Now it's just up to us to do our part. And that's why we come together, so that we can keep each other informed about what we got going on as far as a company and what we want to do. So with that being said, we are here, me, Gella, Mick, and we got Brandon. Brandon is going to be coming to our meetings from because of the fact that he wants to learn. He wants to learn. He wants to educate himself on the product. He wants to be more informed, and he's just a helping hand. Like I always tell you guys, in business, like right now, we put up a post right now about people want, if about hiring on people. Guarantee you, we're going to get a lot of responses about people who want to play in the game, and it's people like Brandon that want to play in the game, and you have to be able to use those people because they're willing. Willing people that want to play. We're going to find people like this, and it's an opportunity for them to help grow, and it's an opportunity for us to help teach. Us being in the position that we're in, what we've built up in 3 years, I mean, he was always right there, but just having him, wanting to be a part of this, a part of our meetings, that's a blessing, because he could be doing anything with his time, but he decided to be here. And so we don't take that lightly, and then he helps us out with a lot of our events. A lot of people don't, give him the credit that is due. I do. I appreciate everything that he does for us, does for the company, because he sees the vision, and that's what we have to be focusing on, our vision. One thing that I learned is we have to separate business from personal, and that's hard in family-owned businesses. But there's feelings, business and feelings. You got to separate those. I mean, nothing is ever done as far as with ill or malicious intent. Everything is done because we want the best out of ourselves. If we can't push ourselves, who's going to push us? If we can't be able to speak to each other on an even playing field, what is it? You know what I mean? Like, we all have to be confident in ourselves to be able to approach each other. You know what I mean? That floor was already given. But being out of the loop, it does different things. And so that's why, we heard what was going on. Like, we need to get back into these group meetings where everybody is in the same room, so everybody's on the same page instead of hiding behind the hangout. So that's why we're doing this again. Like, we're getting back to the basics. It's important that we know, that we know what we're doing here. You know what I mean? That we know how we're speaking to each other, and that we know that all it is we want the best. If we want to continue to grow, if we want to continue to build this company, it starts right here. We're coming together, and I think that's a part of why the disconnect happened, and everybody was on different pages. But now, that is in the past. we're moving forward, and we got to continue on team better than 2015. Simple as that. So with that being said, let's go into updates real quick. I got an email from Carrie Russler, and she works with Shockley Insurance. This is obviously our insurance broker, and she is working on getting our product liability insurance renewed by June. So next month we'll have to renew that. I'll bring it back to the table to let you guys know that we've paid off that, so that we have protection for when we put our product in stores, and whatever happens, we have protection. That's the main purpose of insurance, having insurance. Next update was from Danny Perez of Rude Boy Reggae Fest. I was in constant communication with Danny, and unfortunately things didn't work out this year. You know, I guess the food and beverage applications that were due about a certain time, and we didn't make it. But hey, you know, whatever. There's more events out there. I mean, we don't live and die off of one event. I mean, it would have been good to be a part of it, but we're not, and so that we gotta find other events come July. You know, that was just one big event that we thought that if we were a part of it, it could be major for us as far as that month of sales. Turn next page. We'll see if we can work something out in the future. If not, I mean, there's no love lost. This is all business, and that's what we all have to understand. Like, at the end of the day, we signed up for this, right? Like, we wanted to come. Like, nobody put guns to anybody's head. We made that commitment on ourselves, and so we have to own up to that, and we have to be responsible. You know what I mean? Like, any given time, the floor is always open. Nobody, you know what I mean? Like, we have to understand who we are, what we're trying to do as entrepreneurs, and what this movement is about. I mean, each and every day we should be motivating and inspiring ourselves by looking in that mirror, because we said to ourselves, I am the one, I am the one. You got to repeat that self on a consistent basis so that it really sticks to you and you really believe it. You know, because if you're just saying it but you don't really believe it, it's pointless. So we have to remind ourselves of us, why we started this thing, why we came together, why we wanted to be a part of this. You know what I mean? Everybody wanted to be a part of the journey because of the fact that there was something in this group. You know, as far as brothers, there was something in our brotherhood that said, man, we can learn from each other, we can pull, and we can help each other grow. And that it still remains true today. All we want to do is help people grow and then send them off. Because this is not a one-stop shop. I mean, yeah, if you wanted to become, if you wanted to really go after something in a specific field, then okay, yeah, let's do it. And when I say that, if you want to become the best salesman ever, I want to learn everything about sales. I want to help this company grow to this, you know, and sales this year from this year. I want to do all of that. Okay, let's do it then. You know, marketing, distribution. But if you have other ideas about what you want to do in life, that was the purpose of coming together, so that we can bounce ideas off each other. We can talk, we can build each other up, and we can help each other grow. That is never going to change. You know what I mean? Never going to change. No matter no matter what, God told us to do. This is what it is, and this is what it is. So on to the next July, or that was like for a July event, but that's not going to happen this year. So we'll see what next year. Then, huh? Hold on to hope. Yeah. And then Marisol, I should say, sent over the new inventory report. We picked up a pallet today, so we got 5 pallets left. And I got to start the ordering process so that we can do our next production run, which hopefully we can get it in by July. I mean, you know, June would be ideal. but July, earliest week of July, man, because we really need it. I mean, these 5 pallets, so I think they will go pretty fast within this next month or so. So that's another thing to just keep in mind, you know. While I'm talking, it's okay, damn, he's talking about production runs. Man, I want to learn more about production runs. You know what I mean? These are the things that I've already expressed and I brought to the table, but it's once again, it's the willingness. Like we have to be willing to want to understand this game to the T. You know what I mean? Like if we really want to be that player in the game, then I would want to understand. I would want to know. I would want to ask more questions. And I think that's once again where disconnect comes into play is we're not asking enough questions. We're just listening. I'm doing all the talking, but nobody's talking back. So whenever you hear something, whenever something's brought to the table, hey man, what is this? Don't be shy. Don't be afraid to just ask. You know what I mean? Because we're trying to give. We're trying to give everything that we have. And like that pastor said, what did he say? He said, man, you want to leave this world on empty. We all want to leave this world on empty. If I go to the grave and I didn't pass on everything I could, then I didn't leave on empty. So that's why these meetings are important. We're trying to pass on everything that we can to help the next person. Next up is, oh man. So ninth annual Pacific Savages, they're having their 9th annual luau. And this, I brought this up before, but you know, their costs were $150 for the vendorship, and then $50 for $150 with a product donation of at least $50, and then $200 with no donation. So it doesn't even really make sense. It's still $200. I don't even understand that, but they want us to be a part of this. They say they don't sell no drinks at all. So that gives us, you know, play. Because I thought it came, you know, most of the luau's we do are with they give a plate and a drink, and that kind of kills our sales. It's like, well, why am I going to pay for a drink if I'm already getting a drink? And the only reason why we do this one with Salinas with the Cake High is because, you know, it's an opportunity to just be seen, and then just continue. We just, you know, continue to build that relationship. We like who they are. JD, I mean, they're good people. I mean, and the vendor fee is not even that expensive. So you know, it's just a couple hours of our time. But this one, hit me up again, Tef. And he wants us to. He was asking for a decision for the luau. So I'm gonna get back to him. This is just across the bridge in the East Bay, and I think we'll just check it out. You know, it's another event, and why not? You know, everything is trial and error. Regardless, we want to see. And if he says that this thing is bigger than last year, then I'm going to take his word. You know, because he hasn't done anything to make me not want to believe that. I think they came across as, okay, we like what you guys are doing here. Let's, you know, just check us out. Let's see what happens. So $200, I don't have a problem with that. That's kind of typical. And we'll then I'll keep you guys posted on that, which is within the next whenever. I mean, he's pretty fast with his responses, so he'd probably get back to me within a day or two. If that, he'll probably get back to me probably right after I contact him right now. And then the next one is Amy Houston. She contacted us again about, this is for the advertisement in the movie theaters right here. They want us, well, this one? Yeah, this one, and I think Monterey. I think the county maybe. But we're just focusing on Marina right now. They have different packages that they offer, and we've talked about this in the past. But she's just continuing to do her job as far as follow up and see if we still want to do it. I mean, that door is always going to be open because of the fact that we're running so many ads and there's so many businesses that they work with. And they're just finding new ones. We're one of those new ones. We look to do it. I don't know about anytime soon, but next year we'll start doing advertisement, and that's probably a little bit too long. We could probably do it in the fall, start running the campaign there because of the fact that sales are kind of slower during the fall winter season. So it would kind of make more sense to go after it to try and boost those sales in that time of the year. But once again, another outlet to expose the brand and continue building what we have here. And where is it? This we got tomorrow. Tomorrow's important. Or tomorrow we have the Shine event, PIT. This is our 3rd year. They used to do it in August. They switched it up this year in May. Now we're here. We have 4 bodies right now. Me, Brandon, Mick, Gellert. We're all going to go out and handle business. We worked with FIA for a filter for Snapchat, and it's called Shine with the Oos.
Pink now.
Oh, it's pink?
The water. Same color as the drink.
Oh, so did she send that? How? Because
She submitted it.
Oh, she did it. She paid for it. Oh, okay.
She asked us $31 for the whole. For one field is just rock climbing, all that shit for the kids, and then the other field is gonna be the main part. But I told her to just do the whole area. It was $31.95, I believe.
30.
She said she just wanted a T-shirt, so fuck it.
All right.
That's compensation.
So she did. Okay. So this is what we're gonna be doing tomorrow too, because we got that filter. And I'll go talk to Big Body because he does the shout outs and all that. He'll be the DJ, and I'll go communicate with him and let him know to just keep on. I mean, he promotes us all the time, and at all our events that we're linked up. This will be something to add on to the list of him to shout out. Hey man, use the Shine PIT Oosh Juice filter. It's up right now, Snapchat, and that's is to get the most bang for our buck. Just having more and more people follow us on Snapchat and just feel a part. It's like, okay, it's cool. So that's what we're gonna do for tomorrow. Same get down. We start at 10 o'clock. We're gonna leave here at 7:30, 8, so we get there by 9:30. We'll load up early. I'll load up. If the van's loaded already, but I'll stop by Shell first. Or actually, no, I'll come here. Where are you gonna be at? At the pad? Or
yeah, I'll probably stay here.
Oh, okay. So you got your shirt too with you?
Yeah, I got a shirt on.
Angie shirt.
Nah, this is the good one.
All right, cool.
So why you wear it today?
Oh, okay.
He said you're gonna wake up and be ready. Like
already. All right, cool.
It.
So I'll come here first. Bam, come here. Get here about 7 o'clock, 7:15. Then we'll go to Shell, gas up, get the ice, and then bam, we push off to Jefferson High School. We do our thing. Same get down as every other event. All 4 of us done the event last year, so nothing new. We kind of understand when the traffic is going to come, which is afternoon time, and for the most part, just getting to our 10 o'clock within that first 2 hours, we'll probably get only a few sales, just like last year. The good thing about this year is we have POS material that we're going to be running with. We got the big bottle cutouts. You two guys will be doing the same thing pretty much out there, and Mick would take turns too, but out there with the hawkers promoting big bottle cutouts just like you guys did in the past event. What was that last event we just did? Samoa Bowl. Yeah, just like same exact thing. Constantly grinding with our phones, with Snapchat filters, with engagement. It's another event. We've done enough of these to understand what our part is, what our role is, what we need to do, and handle business. I mean, is there, like, as far as you guys, I mean, if you want to throw in that you guys see at our events that we could do add on, like certain things, like as far as POS material for the table, or just giving a little bit more game to help out with sales. Like, you need on your end to make you like more efficient, more effective out there in the field.
Maybe a shortcut pitch. I probably have to write it down myself though, just so I Because I just probably got to figure out a shortcut pitch other than saying the normal things I usually say. Oh, I got apples in it and all the quick stuff, like the quick thing I can think of. But I need something that sounds more
juice,
intelligent.
a healthy alternative to soda, sports, and energy drinks.
Even like you could just be like it's an all natural, healthy, functional beverage.
Yeah, I say that.
Like that, you could say that, and then you could be like a little tips like this. Like a lot of people, they'll be like, "Oh, so what is it?" And then you can say, "Oh, it's like a smoothie, like Jamba Juice, but not too thick, not too sweet." Like, oh, okay. And then they say, "What is it?" Well, what's in it? Well, here goes a little bit of information, and you pass them a flyer. The good thing about Wednesdays, when you start coming to the Wednesdays, I'm gonna have you reading off the cheat sheet. You know, prepping you, getting you better, more informed, more educated, so that it just flows. You know, that's the best thing about it, because if you're already able to do what you're doing right now, just imagine when you have more game. Because if you're selling right now, then at this pace right now, you're doing at least, depending on the event, but you're at least in the 2 to 5 cases range. Some, you know, at some events, like the one we went to down south, you did more than 5 cases on that run. But like I said, for different events, you're already up there. So just imagine game now I could really feed it to them. And that's why I said, you know, I hit you up, because I really think that you're the reason why you want to be a part of this, because you see what's happening. You understand, like, damn, these niggas have been grinding. These niggas, man, we came sleeping on a floor of things together, grinding, and now we getting to this point, and now you're saying, oh damn, I think it's my time to do my part. Because of the trips, the willingness to take the trips, the willingness to put your Saturday to the side to be a part of events or whatever, the willingness to come out and even service accounts are saying, damn, he wants to play in the game. That's what that's telling me. And so if you want to play in the game, well, we're going to pass you the rock. You know, and that's what it's all about. Like, man, I'd rather invest into ourselves, you know, than just pulling random people. Because I could easily just pull random people. Like, hey, you want to work? Come on. But why would we do that when we have so many right now willing to be involved? And I can't stress how important that is, to just have that in your mind. Like, man, okay, what is my why? What do I want to do this for? You know, because this is for yourself first and foremost. And obviously you want to do some growing, right? You want to get better at becoming more, you want to grow as far as internally. Can't do nothing for you externally, but internally we can help that out. Mentally, physically, spiritually, we want to get you right on that level. You know what I mean? And it starts right here. You know, it's by staying informed, staying in the loop, and coming together so that we all know what we got to do. And then at the end of your day, that you gained. You know what I mean? We want to leave you with that feeling. So with 5 minutes left, I told you guys through a text I told you guys through a text what we were able to accomplish last month in sales. On out just to speed it up because we got 5 minutes. But I want you to know, Brandon, like these are the things that we've been on top of this year as compared to last year. We've been really on top of ourselves as far as what we generated from year to year. So every month in this year, we've outdone ourselves in the previous year. What does that say? You know what I mean? So what does that say to us? That means, yeah,
Business is booming.
Business is booming.
Business is booming.
Booming.
El booming.
You see the Range Rover? Nah, we just playing
You
that.
see the straight
It's broke down. It broke down. We perping right now.
That's a strange road.
Strange Rover.
Shane's road.
But 4 months in, we're in our 5th. You know, this month hasn't finished, but we've already surpassed ourselves last year. Yeah, that's huge to go 5 for 5, and we still have what, 17 more days in this month or something like that, or 17, 18 more days because it's the 13th. Yeah, so we have delivery set up. When you want to even start getting into that groove to do the ride alongs, like, okay, let me get more, you know, out of this because it's for you first and foremost. You want to get as much as you see out of the grind, because what you see out of the grind could help you in your grind of what you're trying to accomplish in life. And that's why it's important to see all the, see what's going on. That's why I like taking you on trips, because I want you to expand your mind. You feel me? It's not just, oh, we going on a trip. Nah, what are we pulling away from this to help us in our journey? That's why it's important. So with that being said, this month, we did last month we did 12, here we'll just do April 2015. For the month of April, we did $6,643.05. That was April 15. This year, we did $12,214.23 in sales. So, doubled the shit, right? Why is that? Well, it's because we said every month we want to fucking do better than last year. Consistent with that. Now, the hardest month, like I told my sales team, the hardest month is going to be June, because we did almost 20K. And that's why we have to figure out a special. And what I want to bring to the table right now is this is what I'm thinking about. With 2 minutes left to go, I want to start running this special. It's $20 a case for next month.
$20 flat.
What do we need to make?
For what? DTC?
Yep. We run. You know how we did the 25?
What's the goal?
20K.
Well, the goal, yeah, because
More than 20K.
Well, yeah, because we did 19K. We did 19 and some change, almost 20K. But
From class, right?
huh?
The
Yeah,
cases.
when we did that 100 cases.
Yep.
So if we're thinking about I say we do the same thing. We all put, like Geller brought this to the table last year. Well, let's do all 100 cases. Let's do the same shit. Now, it comes in all ways, right? If you go out there on a delivery, that counts as one of your cases, like whoever you're with. So let's say you and me, yeah,
and me and you go.
half of
is mine,
yep, 5 is
is
yours. Now, direct to consumers too. We're consistently hitting people up through text, or through text, through social media. Just constantly letting them know what kind of deals we're running. But the reason why I want to run this deal is because of the fact that we need to. We don't have events big enough to break it. Last year we did it. We did the 25, and that shit went like this, bro. It was hot. Everybody's like 25 a case. So now
I think to do it the same thing is we got to do $20 too.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's gonna be
that way. And both
So-
of them, it makes it.
Plus, that'd be right. So it'd be 25, and then they still pay shipping and handling.
It'd be 20, and then they still pay
So
shipping and
yeah, so it'd be
handling.
like 28. So it's
Well, no, it would. The what do you call it? Like, but
you
we
get it
have,
for 30, and
yeah.
it's like 40 something.
yeah. I think it's still gonna come out to that because of shipping. But once again, it's still there. Like people were paying 25.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And
$5 less dollars. That's
yeah.
like $100 less dollars.
and they were they didn't care about the shipping and handling. They just buying cases.
Yeah.
When we had a lot of repeat, I expect the same thing with
That's
this.
1,000 cases.
1,000 cases to hit 20.
21,000
So we need to sell
$20
1,000 cases next month.
to make 21,000.
We need 10 people to commit to 100 cases.
But no, I think we don't actually need 1,000. Well, 1,000 cases, because here goes the switch right here. Is we have apparel. We're doing that and apparel count. So once again, the goal is to hit 20K in June in sales. Period. With everything that we have to offer. Now you have to get on the next idea. 13th right now. Get on it right now. We get that shit by June 1st. Now we're running the special. Here goes our push right here for the special. This is going to mark 3 years in sales for us. We're slashing prices. $20 a case. There goes our pitch. There goes our play right there. Getting people to, okay, that's why, okay, 3 years? Now it makes them feel more comfortable. I mean, not to say that they weren't going to buy anyways, but it's like, oh shit, they're finally going to hit 3 years. Yeah.
Like right before it's June, like cases in the month of June. Like
Yeah.
shit like that. Like
Yep. And so, and like just how he brought up that idea. If you're constantly thinking about ideas, don't even hesitate. Even if I shoot it down, fuck it.
Shot down all the time,
Yeah.
but you
Just keep on throwing them. Because it's conditioning, right? Like everything ain't gonna be hot. Like everything I say ain't gonna be hot. Just like everything he's saying ain't gonna be hot. But we can meet in the middle. Yeah, there's once again, everybody's on the same playing field. There is no up here or down here. It ain't like that. But remember, it's business, right? Business, friendship is different. We got to separate personal and business. Always keep that in mind. Nothing is meant to harm you. Everything is meant to help build you up. Case in point, Coach Av, he used to call motherfuckers pussies all day long. Oh, you a pussy. You a pussy. You feel me? But did we take that to heart? Nah, we didn't. We just said, nigga, fuck that, nigga. I'm gonna go make the next play. And nigga, what? And stun on this nigga. He think I'm a pussy? Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna show him, nigga. I'm gonna show him. That's what you have to understand. What our relationships are about. Like, man, we can agree to disagree to agree. You know what I mean? Like, we could get at each other in the war room because this is what it is. This is a war room, man. It's unfiltered. We can't hold anything back. We got to be as real with each other because out there in the world is sharks. They're going to eat you alive. If you ain't ready, if you don't have thick skin, tough skin, they're going to eat you up all day. It's a guppy. You know what I mean? They're going to eat you up like a guppy. And this is one of the first things I said when we got our MacBooks. You in such a way where you are ready to fend for yourself. You know what I mean? And there's going to come a point in time right now, like now when you get into the thick of it, MacBook is coming your way. Like, real deal. If you taking it this serious, this is what comes. I'm going to have you sign a non-disclosure agreement, and you're going to be really actively online doing your part where you see fit. We'll have a meeting where you feel you could fit in the best, sales, distribution, and we'll say, okay, let's see what you can do. But it's on you. You know what I mean? That's how we do it around here. It's like, man, I believe in this, in the culture of, you know, if somebody has certain gifts and talents that they feel that they can thrive in, you know what I mean? Don't try to put him in something else that he's not ready for. Put him in something that he feels comfortable with. And like I said, if it's marketing, hey, let's do it. I could do this on Twitter. I could do this on IG. I could do this on Facebook, whatever. You know, you're just trying to figure out, you know, what works for you. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Right. And at the end of the day, that don't mean shit to me. It don't. Like, real deal. I'm telling you straight up. That's why I say everything is on a level playing field. Yeah, I run the company. I'm just, once again, nigga, there is no up here or here. Everything is right here. You know what I mean? You a man, I'm a man, we all men, and that's what I really need you to hold to heart. Like, man, this is all business. You know what I mean? Personal feelings to the side, everything to the side, business is first. Because in business, we need to have this mentality that these white people have, that these Asians have, that these Maori people have, black people, those successful business people, they're cutthroat in this world. You know what I mean?
A couple of events for as was saying tomorrow. He said he's trying to get on, but he can't. But he said that we should play Steal the Ooze tomorrow, get some crowd involvement, and do teams of 5, and then we give away free product or shirts or whatever we have.
How could we do it though?
Because just set up the game and we'll tell Big Body Cisco, and then he'll announce the games. And then we'll
talk to the director first when we get there to set it up, and just let him know, like, run it by whoever, him or her. We have this idea. It only take 10, 15 minutes, and people are gonna be playing, doing their own things anyway. Yeah. So that's what I was saying. For this
all the
film,
winners, we gotta give prizes to.
Yeah,
so
it's a family day, so it's not like a shirt or this and that. So that's the spin. It's family. You feel me? We do it at family nights, so we can say, "Oh, this is a thing that we implemented into our family nights, and we're trying to get participation, not only to buy Ooze juice, but to get everybody mingling and everything." That's the spin. You feel me?
So
icebreaker or whatever.
Games, just need to find a spot to do it at, snap the games, etc. Takes pics of winners and their prize, free Ooze juice, or even apparel for adults apparel. Laugh out loud, build around the kids.
For real. That's real.
Man, that's a great idea right there.
Style at the end of for apparel.
Even if we don't get to, get the nod this year, it's still something to just keep in our pocket. You know what I mean? We're gonna tell them tomorrow. We're gonna tell them tomorrow what it is. Hopefully they want, they'll allow it. But if they don't, once again, it's just a spur of the moment. Like, see, S is watching right now, and he just had this idea. Hey, ran it to me. You feel me? Like, and that's the thing that we have to do. It's got to be like that. Like, oh shit, look, I got this idea. Where you, and it don't matter what time of the day it is. You feel me? You have to be as an entrepreneur, because that's what we're breeding right here. We want entrepreneurs, and we want people to fucking go after their dream. You know what I mean? Fuck everybody else, go after your dream. And that's what we want to breed in this group. That's why we're here. And that's why it's just like that. I mean, we wouldn't even have the idea if S wasn't watching something, an idea. Like, hey, damn, I noticed this at an event. Fuck it, we should do this. Oh shit. All right, I didn't see it. Because you know why? Your brain works differently. Mine does too. His does. And that's why it's more effective when you have so many minds just thinking about it. The more minds you got thinking about it, the more shit you want to bust. You know what I mean? The more moves you want to bust. So tomorrow, that's what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? Get some. You guys already know it's not strenuous labor here. This shit is easy. You feel me? It's easy for. I mean, the hardest thing we got to do is lift the cases, but that ain't even hard. So that's why everything we do here is about having fun. You're understanding our mission, what we want to do for people. You know, let alone ourselves. Through the journey, things are going to work out for us. Well, we're seeing the growth in our everyday lives. Now, how much growth can we pass along to help with people? You know what I mean? That's our challenge, and that's what we're excited about here. That's what we want to do. That's what we love doing. And you know, it's always a blessing when you have others that see it that way as well. When we get invited to the schools, when we get invited to these places to be speakers, those things, you know. Who am I? You know what I mean? Like, who am I that people want to listen to me? But yet, they do. You know what I mean? I just got invited to a couple more spots. Punky wants me to come. I forgot to throw that out there, but Punky wants me to come and speak at his something. I think it's thing he got going on. Champions in Training. He wants me to come speak there. Why not? Okay, you open up the door. This is what I want to do. This is what I love to do. Okay. And then FIA got some things with the school that they want us to speak at too. Before July, July, I think we're going to be doing those speaking engagements as well, and you know, more are going to come along the way. And that is the hope is to have an impact, to just reach one, because you know, being real, and I know we're 9 minutes over, but being real, a lot of people, they're not, no matter what, 95% or more of people, they're not going to go after anything. And that's what we have to, you know, that's the facts. But we can't just say, oh man, just because 95% of people ain't going to go after it, then why the fuck am I going to talk? You know what I mean? Talk anyways, because you can still affect one person's life. So that's what it is. Phil, man, thank you guys for your time. And Brandon, once again, the floor is yours. You know what I mean? The floor is yours, just like the floor is anybody else's. We're here for a purpose. You know, when we say grinding with a purpose, we really grinding with a purpose. And I want you to embed that into your soul. Like, man, what am I doing? I'm doing this for self first. Because if I can't take care of self, how can I take care of someone else? Do this for me. I got to get on my grind. I got to fucking grow. I got to mature. I'm only getting older. I ain't getting younger. You feel me? I got to go after this now. It's now or never. You feel me? And that's the belief that you have to have within yourself. You have to be able to challenge yourself each and every day to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am the one. When I say I am the one, I really believe that shit. I'm like, nigga, put the world on my back. I'm going. You have to have that same feeling. You feel me? Each and every day, no matter if you win or lose, you still got to find that strength to say, well, I am the one. I still am the one. And I am going to make a way. I am going to keep on pushing, no matter how hard it is, because here goes where we get caught up in. Life is hard regardless. But what we get caught up in is making an excuse and saying it like life is hard. We already know that shit. What are we going to do? We're just going to keep on saying life is hard? Nah, we're going to say, let's do this shit anyways. And that's what I want you to get. And it's going to take time to build you up, but that's why we're here. And this is a brotherhood. You know, Us means brother. Uso. We don't take that lightly. You know, you've been around a family all your life. No, nothing changed. But we're trying to go somewhere else. You know what I mean? We're trying to get to another level. And it's in these moments and times that it helps us to get there faster. Is because we come together.
everybody else does.
So with that being said, man, thank you guys for your time. Anybody got anything else to say? Feel free. If not, we get on our separate ways. We all good? Cool. Tomorrow, 10-6 PIT, we out there shining. Father, Lord, we come to you in prayer. Lord, we thank you for the opportunity to come together as a team, as a whole. We got another new player added in, and you called this, Lord. You told me to text this man and ask him if he wants to start coming to meetings. It was you. You seen something in him. Yeah, I seen something in him, but I didn't get it as quickly as you. Moving. Now he's here, Brandon. You know, he's going to be old, and it's like you continue to bless us with the hands to further this vision. That. And no matter what happens throughout the journey, there's always someone. And I truly believe, Lord, that you are going to send the necessary people to help us out in what we got going, because that's what you've been doing for 3 years. Send us to the people that we need to get in contact with and send them to us. When we pray and we believe on that, look what happens. You know what I mean? We don't take this lightly, Lord, and we know that you're with us in our journey. No matter what happens, you have always been there. And you have never shied away. You never looked and turned back on us. No, you kept on going, and you believed that we would keep on going too, and here we are today. Just keep on going. We're rolling with the punches. No matter how hard they may hit, we still up. We still standing. We still winning more in 2016, and we can continue to win more. That is what you want out of us. And we owe that much to you. Or for the addition to what we got going on. We thank you for favor. We thank you for continued blessings, for showering your love upon us all. As we go on our separate ways, we ask that you be with all of our brothers, near and far, whatever they got going on. Continue to be the rock. Continue to lead them. Continue to be there for them. Got going on. Everything that they got going on. And continue to be with us throughout the rest of this evening. Glory and honor for your worthy. We love you, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Hey, can you drop me off over there?